franchise. We'll finish up the preseason. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I don't think All right. You're gonna look to throw it deep. Everyone's good. Who do we need to resign?
These players are on the last year of their contract. Re-sign them.
Hawkinson would be nice. KJ Osborne does not want to come back. Why not? It's a warm weather state. Alright.
It's week 2 of the NFL preseason, where depth charts and playbooks will be put to the test. It's the Titans and the Vikings coming up next.
U.S. Bank Stadium holds just under 70,000 spectators, and they've come out in full force for this one. A fantastic atmosphere here in Minneapolis. But tonight, we've got a preseason matchup, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis, happy to be back alongside you. And I'll tell you what, yes, it's just week 2 of the preseason, but now they've got one game under their belts, and a lot of guys trying to prove some stuff down on the field here today.
Not only that, these coaches like to win. And I used to think it really didn't matter who won in the preseason. Then I watched some of those shows that the NFL does, and you see the coaches in preseason after a loss jumping all over their guys.
Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson. Turn away. Justin Jefferson. Turn away. Was it 4th and 5? Field goal. Greg Joseph hits it. Good rush for Derrick Henry. Oh, so we can watch.
On 2nd down, here's Tannehill. Throw to the right, caught by Okonkwo. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on that play for the top.
Okay, so that's how we would do it. Yeah, so slow. It looks like we're watching this game.
Now a first down throw, Tannehill. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
So now here in the 2nd week of the preseason, you'd expect the starters play a little bit more than they did in week 1, but not a whole lot.
So if you're an offensive coordinator, what are you looking for?
What you're looking for is things getting cleaned up as you go along, because most of your playbook's probably installed. How well are they handling it? Easy in and out of the huddle? No mental mistakes? Are they starting to look like a good offensive football team?
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Henry again on 2nd down. Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
There, they just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want to throw body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping that one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. They work now on 2nd and 9.
Looks like it's going to be a run play.
Back to the ground now. It's Henry. Able to power through. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here is 3rd down and 4. Tannehill. Over the middle, complete. That's Hopkins. And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Are they just going to pick a field goal here, or are they going to go for it? Going for it. 4th and inches.
They'll run. It's Henry. And he's going to have a 1st down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. Tannehill on 1st down. And he is going to slide to a halt inside the 5-yard line. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. Here's Tannehill. That's to Burks, and he's got it. Touchdown, Tennessee. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Titans are able to answer the early 3 points and take a 1st quarter lead. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Michael Badgley on for the extra point. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return. The Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it.
Who's that? Is that Iceberg?
But they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Oh, Alexander Madison?
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. It's another first down on a big gainer there, 33 yards.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
Jeez.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
On 2nd down, Cousins again. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. K.J. Osborne, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings have taken the lead.
The catch and the touchdown, they were the end result of a terrific route run by the receiver.
Greg Joseph on for the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7.
Very quick
The drive
drive.
summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And it's polished off by a Viking score. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he'll manage only a couple here up to the 25.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Good.
And a fair catch signaled
stop.
for
I
and
didn't see
taken
it
just
came up
outside the
that fast.
20-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. Throwing is Cousins. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hawkinson. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's a give to Madison running right. They find some open field here. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 47 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries in the ballgame. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Draw play, Madison. He'll get this down to the 48-yard line. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Here's Cousins. Finding Hawkinson here on the out route. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 33. 15 yards there on the catch and run.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Running from the shotgun with Madison. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. 12 more yards there and another first down. 10-7 our score after one right here on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Throwing, Cousins. He's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. That's sacked by the DN, Danico Autry. Well, remember, they had the nice gain on the previous. They just gave a lot of it back right there on that sack.
Yeah, they get the sack, get back some real estate. Felt like the type of play that could spark a defense and swing some momentum. Almost felt like a take that type of a play, didn't it, partner?
It's a gain of 5, but they're still deep in a hole. 15 yards still to go on 3rd down. Cousins to throw it. This goes out wide from Madison. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the 1st at about the 21. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. Joseph's got it. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks, you tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And he'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. More the motion man right. 2nd down, they go again with Henry. And space tough to come by there as they'll get maybe a yard to the 37. The Titans on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. To throw is Tannehill. Short throw taken in by Compro. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 16 yards there, a Tennessee 1st down.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run because we envision them in offenses, catch the ball. How much yardage can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup. A 1st down carry for Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it. And
he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off.
Is he going to return it?
Murphy. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. Well, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look at him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Here's Madison running on first down. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Cousins now. This one caught by Osborne, right side. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Touchdown, Vikings! T.J. Hawkinson, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings are able to extend their lead.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
Joseph now to add the PAT. And the lead is now 13. So that drive, 4 plays. And it was T.J. Hawkinson who finished the drive with a touchdown reception. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Tennessee offense set to go again. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
They'll get 4 on 2nd down, but it leaves them with 3rd and still 9 to go.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Tannehill. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll be 4th down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
We could really...
Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. This offense returns to the fold along with running back Alexander Madison. It may just be the 2nd quarter, but he's in his zone well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point. So 2nd and 4 from the 22. Now Cousins. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Osborne. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Cousins. This is Alexander Madison in the backfield with it. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. They'll find Osborne here. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. Well, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. We'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment. From just shy of midfield, here's a 2nd and 4. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. As we thought they might do here in week 2 of the preseason, they'd left their starting quarterback out there for this second quarter, but I would imagine we will not see him after halftime.
Yeah, this is the time of year you've got to get your backup some reps and make sure you protect your starting quarterback.
And he's got this to Jefferson. Following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. Well, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look at him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Cousins now to throw on first down. And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, Cousins. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. To throw, Cousins. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
It doesn't matter where on the field he is, even down here in the red zone, he is still slippery with the ball in his hands, and he was almost able to work his way into the end zone. Instead, they'll have to settle for 1st and goal, but they'll take it.
And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Alexander Madison, a 3-yard touchdown run, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. But finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it and catch it, and he gets it done.
Joseph on for the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it was capped off by a touchdown scamper from Alexander Madison. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. There's the stiff arm. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 48 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles. Gain some additional yardage.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. 2nd and 10. Here's Tannehill. It's complete to Hopkins. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Tannehill on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Titans first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of the quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you, all right? So if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
Going to begin the drive here with Madison. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. Roger McCreary there to bring him down defensively. From a couple of yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8. Going to run with Madison again. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth.
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
This 2nd and 4. Cousins. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. And Hockenson going to have the Vikings first down as the tackle is made right at the 25-yard line.
Burn the clock down.
Throwing is Cousins. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. To the air again, it's Cousins. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. You know, during these preseason games, we're in week 2 right now, it's always funny looking at our spot charts up here in the booth because with all the guys that might play in this one, it seems to get bigger and bigger each year.
Yeah, we pretty much supersize them, don't we? Because, you know, remember, they're carrying 90 now. And with the new rules, they'll carry 90 all the way through the preseason before they make the final cut. Oh, yeah, a lot of guys to learn for these games. You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. So they wind up turning the turnover into points as they convert there for 3.
Yeah, that was a nice job there to force the fumble. They recover, hand things over to their offense, and then the offense went down and got them 3. That alone, that's not enough to win a game, but both units able to do their jobs on these last 2 drives.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Back to the air, Tannehill on 2nd down. They set up the screen for Henry. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. Here's Tannehill. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. Alexander Madison leading this Vikings offense out there to begin the next drive. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the 2nd quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back. And that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
A first down throw for Cousins. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. Cousins to throw it. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on third down.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
So we've reached halftime here in Minnesota with the Vikings on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly. Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in just a minute. Week 2 of the preseason is upon us. Each team now with just one more game after this one, and then we will get it all started as we normally do on the first Thursday after Labor Day.
Out come the Titans now. They'll have it first on offense to start the third. Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any one of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive. But maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Tennessee.
Hand off to Spears. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. Well, now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. Well, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. Now, we'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment. Levis now on second down. That's caught. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and the Vikings pick up the football.
Was that third turn?
You know, if this is the regular season, partner, we'd be talking about just how costly a mistake that was, but probably good for him to get it out of his system right now.
Just hope for him and the team it's not a sign of things to come.
Yeah, without a doubt. Plus, got to worry about making the team. Those types of errors don't help you.
It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. 1st and 10, it's Levis. And that one too wide and incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down marker at the Vikings 36. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Levis out of the shotgun now. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The This Minnesota D up to the task on the third down pass play.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
And he is going to pick up the Titans' first down. Well, they take a chance there on 4th and 1, but it's a gain of 3 and a new set of downs. And Spears with another carry. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Out of the gun again to Spears. Stops short of the 25, and that second effort got him a couple extra. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Levis looking to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. This Minnesota D up to the task on the 3rd down pass play.
This has kind of been the story all night long, hasn't it? An inability to really get much done on 3rd downs, and it's costing them.
Badgley's kick is good, and that'll get this back down to a 20-point spread. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need them to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
And they'll start at the 25 as Powell decides against returning it. It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. They'll start on the ground here with Nwangu. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 24-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Nwangu. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Boy, a big play right there. I mean, a touchdown on this drive could have really put some separation on the scoreboard. Instead, it's the defense who scores. And, partner, we got a game again.
And we do have one because of what you just described. A defense that understood what was going on in this game and did something about it. They knew their offense needed some help. They just provided it. They're back in this one.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that cuts this lead down to 13.
1 second. What, did they get a pick 6?
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. On the return is Brandon Powell. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. A throw on the money to Rager. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. And now they'll stop play here, at least momentarily. A member of the Vikings in some discomfort after that last play. Well, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look at him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect.
and try and pick up another first down.
And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you?
That's a
We always talk
16-point
about low
game.
man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
The kick by Joseph is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So making 4 out of 4 now in the field goal department, and he's able to extend their lead.
When drives are bogged down, he's been automatic out there. So nice to have a kicker you can count on to put points on the board.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Out come the Titans now. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Brian Asamoah working his way in to pick up the sack. Well, it was second long, now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Back to throw, it's Levis. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Patrick Jones, he's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up fourth down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's averaging just a... It's a punt as he gets this away. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And they will take over first and 10. First play's a run with Nwangu. And he's into the clear. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 31 yards there and a first down. They went with a nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then, you take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
On second down, here's Nwangu. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Whenever I see an in-route dropped, as we just saw in that play, I'm always thinking that in the back of their mind, they're worried about what's coming at them because they're going towards traffic on that route as opposed to being away from it and maybe having a little bit more space.
And right now, Charles, this is about building that lead little by little, and they're able to do just that.
And it gets them past the key number of 16, so this is now a 3-score lead. Not time to exhale just yet, but that might prove to be an important 3 points before things are said and done.
Taken at the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Here's the Titan offense now as they make their way back onto the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
2nd and 9 now from the 21. A handoff. Haskins trying the right side. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. On 3rd down, here's Spears. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. On the return is Powell. That'll be a 49-yard punt, 6 yards there on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. And now out comes Minnesota. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. That's caught by Jackson. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. They get 14 there. 1st down, Vikings.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's 2nd down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
This defense can use some more of these types of plays. How about him reading it, driving on the football, and he's right there for the pass breakup.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And the Titans are going to take possession here at their own 33. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Levis now on 1st and 10. Throw here taken in by Riley, the tight end. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Up 2nd and 3 at the 40-yard line.
Here's a give to Spears. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Levis out of the gun on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Titans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the 1st. Glad to have you with us from Minneapolis. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Phillips. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. And now a run with Spears. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down.
1st down, Tennessee.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. Levis to throw on 1st and 10 here. It's Titan foot. Levis in trouble. Down he goes. DJ Waddle got off his spot quickly and got to the quarterback.
You can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now. And if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Levis back to throw. Wesco, the tight end, making the catch. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Working from the gun, here's Levis. And this one is incomplete. So 2 third down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. Desperation time now. Here's Levis. That is caught. And he is going to pick up the Titans' 1st down. And it is a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allowed to convert on 4th and long. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays that have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Here's a run by Spears. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Levis. That's complete to Westbrook-Akine. And the Titans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run with Spears. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal. Spears again. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Tajay Spears taking it in from a yard out. And the Titans have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you'd kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. And they'll start at the 25 as Powell decides against returning it. Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw with this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
He'll find Nwangu underneath. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. Well, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. Now we'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment. The offense on 3rd down tonight, a very anemic. 1 for 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A pickup of 27, and they pick up the 1st down in the process.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This one finding the hands of Brandon Powell. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. They'll come up now 3rd and 3. They'll look to throw again. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
So it looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
And here's Ryan Wright now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. Now Spears to begin the drive. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Now a 2nd and 10. Levis sets up to throw here. That's to the tight end, Wiley. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Levis on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards, the final tally.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? On 1st and 10, it's Spears. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Back to throw. That's complete to Chandler on the check down. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26.
A loss of 1 brings up 3rd and 8.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. They get 14 there. 1st down, Vikings.
And that pickup of a 1st down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating defensive. Now Mike Vrabel unsure of that last call. He's going to throw out the red flag.
Play is under review.
Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. Bullen's throw pulled in here by Powell. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. Here now, 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Back to throw again. And quickly finding Rager. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 43. 12 yards there as they move the chains. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Up the middle, Nwangu. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 65 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Back to Nwangu again on 1st down. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A big hitter there, a 1st down gain of 26 yards. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it out, and we've got him now.
He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. 2nd down. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. They'll look to run with Nwangu. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Kene Nwangu taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Vikings have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter.
And that right there is the definition of a statement drive. You're in the 4th quarter, trying to get to the finish line, and here they were able to hold the ball for a long time and move it down the field. And how about them finishing it off with the touchdown run? Winning football 101? Check that box.
Joseph connects on the extra point, and that will make this a 19-point game. This fielded right at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Titans offense now, they get set to head back out here. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Levis now on 2nd down. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Levis. He's going to get that to his right. Backfield, and he will have a Titans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Levis to throw off play action. He finds his man complete. That's Phillips. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Levis now off of play action. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Levis to throw once more. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Now Levis. And his throw's going to be incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Well, this drive, they're perfect 2 of 2 on third down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here. Levis to throw it. Open man, Westbrook-Ikhine. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. Desperation time now. Here's Levis. Steps away to his left. And he will be out of bounds well shy of the marker. So that's a turnover on downs. Great job defensively. So the magic runs out, so to speak. They were 3 for 3 on fourth down conversions, now 3 for 4.
So the defense finally gets to exhale.
Yeah.
Because they were wondering, 3 for 3 getting converted on fourth down. That percentage is way high. They hadn't stopped them at all. Finally, they get a stop. They can get to the sidelines now and rest a little bit.
On first down, they'll run with Nwangu. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
Now, that's a nice play. Got me fired up, partner. But can they do it back-to-back plays? All the training that you go through as a defense for these situations, when you have to get the ball back, everything you go through, holding up the runner, raking at the football, getting to the passer, knocking it out of his hands, whatever way, they have to get the ball back.
Now can they stand tall again for a huge fourth-quarter stop? They get 14 there. First down, Vikings. Completes it to Powell. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Second and a couple. Partner, you and I were excited for this one today, and certainly had its moments. Some good execution at times by both of these offenses. Defenses both made some plays as well. And always a joy to be up here in the booth next to you, my friend.
Yeah, it's a privilege to be up here in the booth next to you as well. Thanks for taking the time, and let's go ahead and get ready for our next one, right? I'll see you in the film
good
room.
one.
Get that preparation started now.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Vikings as we say so long from Minneapolis.
Really dominating on the ground. Jefferson had 11 catches. Five for Greg Joseph. They beat us in kick return yards. Actually didn't do that good on third down conversions. And they beat us in possession time. Ty Chandler. Yeah, he's probably not gonna make sense that he would have an upgrade after that week. Give him a little receiving. Left tackle. One block power. We could get boost release. Short route running. Keep the line going good. That 1 week. Four weeks. Alright, we got the Cardinals. And I'll see you next time. Game plan is 5+ rushing touchdowns. That's asking for a bit much. See you later.